It's 99 JAMZ, Miami's #1 for hip hop and R&B. Afternoon, get down with the tough guy DJ Entice.
Your girl Supa, Cindy, and live in the studio, we are here with singer, songwriter, Pink Sweats.
Yo, 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 what's up?
You like that intro, Pink Sweats?
I loved it. Yeah, that was animated. I loved it.
Welcome to the Afternoon Get Down. Like, I've been reading a lot about you and listening to your music, and you were just like, can I give you a high five real quick?
Oh.
Okay. So just talk a little bit about your journey. Like, how did you first, how did you discover that you were musically gifted?
Dang, that's what you started off good. Sheesh, I don't really know. I think probably high school-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I knew I could play drums and stuff, but to me that was like annoying thing to be good at, especially when you got parents. They're like, stop banging. Like, oh my God,
Stop drumming.
So it's like, maybe this is not it. But high school, probably, yeah, when I started like singing in school, like senior year, I was like, maybe I'm good at this. You know what I mean?
How do you decide if when you write a song that you want it for yourself, or do you write for other people?
Yeah, I mean, it's easy because when I'm writing for myself, I'm only person in the room.
Okay.
So,
oh, exclusives. Like, you're like, it's for me.
Yeah, I know. Like when I'm writing for me.
But you, so when you write for people, like if you write for somebody else, do you be in the studio with them when you're writing for them? Or
It
you'll
depends.
just like, you'll know who you're writing for and you're like, all right, I know what vibe I'm going to go on.
It depends. It's like sometimes I just wrote a song that I was like, I felt creative. I want to make a song. And then somebody hear it and they're like, yo, I think it'd be dope for this artist.
Right.
Maybe, they'll change like some stuff about it to make it their own. But yeah, no. But most times I like getting in with artists because then I can feel out their energy, what they want to talk about.
Out.
Yeah.
I like that. So how did you feel when earlier this year Rolling Stone named you as an artist that you should watch?
I was like, see, now y'all talking. I was telling them.
I told y'all to watch me.
I was telling them before the project dropped. I was like, yo, pay attention to me. Nobody was going to do what I'm saying.
Like, I'm not musically gifted by no means. I just sing in my car and in the shower. But what is the high pitch, the falsetto, is that?
Yeah, this is called falsetto.
Your falsetto is sick.
Clean.
It's like so smooth, like butter, like whipped cream,
you.
Wow.
Thank you.
And so for the song Honesty, how did that song come about?
I feel like my stories aren't always as interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a conversation. It was a real conversation I was having with a friend, and she was like telling me about her love life because she's in entertainment. I'm in entertainment, so we were just saying like how hard it might be to find somebody, you know what I'm saying, to like really down for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then aside from that, like the people maybe you have been with, you're like, wow, this ain't worked, so I don't really want to do this again, whatever it is. So then the next day, it was like still in my subconscious, and I was writing a song, and then after I was writing the song, it was Honesty. I was like, wait, this is the conversation I just had like yesterday. It wasn't verbatim, but the idea, it literally stemmed from that.
The song is so smooth and beautiful. In the video, I need you to explain something to me. So you're in the laundromat, and the girl is like vibing to the song and singing the lyrics, and then the next minute she puts on a mask and she's robbing you at gunpoint. It's the same girl, right?
Same girl.
Please explain the subliminal meaning of that.
Okay, so I hope everybody's listening.
Yes.
So the money and the being robbed is essentially like you got duped. It's like she's like you said, you see her singing like you see me looking. It seems like she might be into him.
Yeah.
But then at the end, it's like nah. She took the money represents like whatever's close to you, like whether it's your heart or like actually whoever it is, if it's actually money. But like it's a symbol for like somebody that's like pretending to be something, and then it's like because that's how it feels when love doesn't work. Yeah.
Wow.
Being a singer-songwriter, how do you feel about R&B, the game of R&B right now?
Do we have
good
R&B?
vibes right now?
No, let's get out. That was a joke.
I mean, people are saying they're the king of it. I mean,
Nah, shout out to Jacquees. He's dope. I actually
he
met
is
him.
dope.
I
I'm
had
instigating and stuff.
I had like it's funny because I like before I met him, I was like, I don't know why does he say he's the king of R&B? Like, that's a big. When I met him, I was like, he's such a nice person. He's super chill. But yeah, that was a side note. Shout out Jacquees. But R&B right now, I think it's headed in a good direction for sure. Like as far as this is like the first full year where we've had consistent R&B. So I think like, and then also adding something new to the pot. Like everybody doesn't sound the same, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So you saying you sound different? You're something new to the pot?
I think that I am.
You definitely
I would
are.
hope that people think that, but yeah, I think it's headed in the right direction as far as people, you know, expanding their minds on what R&B is.
Mm-hmm. What is your definition of R&B?
You know what's funny? I'm not really the best person to ask, and I always say this because when I started making music as Pink Sweats, I literally didn't attach a genre, like, because I came from writing songs for every genre. To like, I just made some songs over guitar and I put them out and people was like, oh, R&B. I was like, okay, I guess it's R&B. Like,
that's my category.
Yeah, like, oh, that's what I am. So like for me, it wasn't, I didn't even grow up listening to rap and R&B. I like super like Christian home, like, nah, that's not allowed.
Wow.
So it was like, I'm not the best person. I'm just a creator. I love music and I make what I feel and hear in my head and I try to like put it out there, but I wouldn't be the best person to ask, like, what's R&B?
Right.
You know what? The fact that you grew up with Christian music might be why the love comes out of your music so much.
I think so.
For
you know
real.
What? I like that. Yeah.
You can use it in your next interview. I'll let you have that.
All that church paid off. Something, right? There we go.
And so now you're traveling the world. I see you're headed to the UK and you're performing all over the place. How does that feel?
It's dope. It's super amazing to know that, like, dang, like a year ago, I was like writing these songs, had no like real plan yet. It was just like, I want to put music out. I have like a vision and like a thing why I'm doing it, but I didn't know if it was gonna be like, hear people like you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, so to look back and like time travel essentially to be like, wow, like a lot can happen in a year with just singing. And it's like
so dope.
You know what I mean? No gimmicks. Just me and my friends and a Airbnb putting it together ourselves. And it's like, to see it, it's like, woo, it's crazy.
How did you name yourself Pink Sweats? Like, where does the name come from, or what is the definition of it?
So I was wearing pink sweats, not as nice as these. Very dingy from being worn at the time. And somebody just said, yo, where's pink sweats? I'm like,
and it just stuck
forever.
And I was like, oh, that's dope. Like, I liked it.
And you doing like a merch line now? I heard you mentioning something like that.
Yeah, we got the merch. What? I don't know my website right now. Something with pink sweats in it.
Just Google pink sweats. It'll come up there somewhere.
Yeah, the merch will come up. Right now, it's harder for people overseas to get it. We're working on that, like with the time and all that stuff. But if you're in the U.S., definitely cop some.
So where can everybody follow your movements, to follow your music, your social media? Are you heavy on social media, or you're like
I'm on social media?
Is it you or your intern?
No, it's me. It's me.
Okay, just checking.
I respond to as many people as I can without losing my mind.
Right.
So
for real.
But you guys can reach me at Pink Sweats on all social platforms except for Twitter. It's at Real Pink Sweats.